I'm admitted in California, Oregon, and Washington, so I practice mainly on the West Coast, but I do all three states, and I will handle cases outside the states if I'm called to, and I can be admitted specially to prosecute those claims. The qualifications I carry are that I know about child molestation from childhood because I knew people who were molested even so far back as that, and that was in the 1950s. But aside from that, as a lawyer, the training that I've had includes stints as deputy district attorney in 2 California counties where I prosecuted child abuse cases, and before doing that I obtained training in interview techniques for young children. That is, how do you obtain the information from children? They are particularly difficult subjects because they don't communicate on the same level as adults. They don't appreciate necessarily the wrongfulness of the perpetrator's conduct. They may not know what to call the body part. They may not exhibit any shame, but they may start acting out in very strange ways. So you need to, if you're a lawyer handling these cases, you have to know some psychology. And so I've been trained in how to recognize a person who has suffered from child abuse, whether they're a young person when I talk to them or whether they're an adult. I know that in many cases, for example, adult survivors of sex abuse often become involved in promiscuous behavior, criminal behavior, reckless behavior, broken relationships, inability to hold an intimate relationship together because of that. So it's helpful for me to have obtained training and education on what to look for, number one. And then secondly, I've done trial work in the field. I've represented the state's interest in putting molesters in front of the justice system and seeing that justice is done, whether it's prison or otherwise. I've also represented molesters, so I have an insider's view of what goes on in some molesters' heads, and it's a very strange and scary place, but it's something that I understand and know about. Since working over in the civil field, and that's all I'm doing now and have been doing for the last 15 or 16 years, is prosecuting civil claims for money against organizations and individuals who are responsible for the molestation and the ruined lives of the people I represent. And so I have done cases against the Catholic Church, against Latter-day Saints, the Boy Scouts, individual churches, school districts, individual professionals who have abused their clients or their patients in virtually almost every walk of life. Whether it involves questions of the statute of limitations or what do I do with the, how do I present a client whose life has been a train wreck to a jury to show, this train wreck never would have happened but for the molestation. You need somebody who has had to face those issues, and I have. And not many people can say that, but I have.